I'm sharing this with you so that you would be reminded of how good God is and how much He takes very good care of His children. Those who call upon Him will always have God to their rescue. Some time ago, that was in 2012, I was traveling. I was going to work in the morning, and I was on the right side of the road, which is where we travel, which is where we drive. And while I was driving down, it was like a slope, a downhill. And when I was going down on my side, there was the vehicle that was coming up on the left side. And the vehicle came over on my side. And in a bid to not touch the vehicle, I swung over on my side more. And when I did that, the vehicle got out of control. And the vehicle went over to the other side of the road. And I pulled up the handbrake trying to stop the vehicle. And it didn't matter what I do. My foot was on the brake, it wasn't stopping, the handbrake up, it wasn't stopping, and the vehicle was over on the other side. But while the vehicle was going down the hill and was out of control, I kept calling Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. As a matter of fact, when I was going to work in the morning, I remember I had my devotion. And while I was traveling to work, I continued to talk to God because it's like I wasn't finished. And so I kept talking to God. I was expressing my love and appreciation to Him. I want to believe that the devil was mad with me that morning. So the car got out of control. I was over on the other side. The driving side is on the right. So I was over on the left side on account of what happened, me trying to go over some more on my side. And the vehicle, it's like it wanted to go over. It's like there was a precipice to the left. And it's like the devil wanted to take me over to the precipice. But I kept crying out, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And the car kept, like, it was screeching because the handbrake was up. So it was this great noise that was there. But thank God, no other vehicle was coming up on the left side. And the vehicle stayed on the left side. And somehow, it's like my left hand was on the steering, my right hand was on the handbrake, and when I was, my left hand was really maneuvering the wheel, and I know that was not me, that was God Himself holding the wheel. And after it reached some distance, I was able to put the car over back to the right side. When the vehicles ahead of me saw what was happening, they stopped. So I was able to put the car over on the right side. When the car went over on the right side, there was a stone bank to the right, and the car was going up on the right. And somehow I kept calling the name Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And the car just came right back down, just dropped on the road and on the four-wheel, and everything just stopped. And I knew that God actually intervened. And it reminded me of the scripture in Proverbs, which says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and they are safe. I'm alive today because God kept me. I'm alive today because God intervened. Yes, when we worship God, the devil gets mad. The devil doesn't want us to have a relationship that's thriving with God, and will do whatever it is to take us out. But I'm glad that God has been faithful. He heard His name, and He attended to His name. He came on account of His name, and He did what only God could do. And I continue to bless God. So I want to remind you, if you're going through anything today that seems impossible, remember the name of the Lord is a strong tower. You call on the name of the Lord and you will be rescued. You call on the name of the Lord and you will be delivered, because God will show respect for His name.